Hello traders, welcome to today's chart review. It is September 12th, 2023, and let's jump right in. To start with, from a high level, started very bearish, couple trends throughout the day, but pretty much rangy throughout the whole day. I'll go through my setups. I went 8-0 today, very great day. I'm going to show really my bread and butter trade, the engulfing failures, which I believe was 3 trades today. Why I took these, why I didn't take some other trades, and again, let's just jump right in. So, as I always say, I don't trade pre-market, so anything before 9:30 I just completely ignore. Yeah, I draw trend lines. Yeah, I use it to set up the price action that I'm about to maybe trade, but I never take an entry before 9:30. We start off again in this bear trend. We break it. I'm looking for this new low, but you can see here we're kind of starting to create this range. Once these bars were created, I'm thinking this is a range, but when you see this up here, I don't like these hefty kind of overlapping bars. If this was a smaller bar, up here, or rather closed up here, I probably would have taken this, but because this closes all the way down, yes, it's a bearish engulfing. I don't take that. You can see you would have been stopped out in that case. Again, I wouldn't take this, even though that is a bull leg that solidly fails. I just don't like these overlapping, very congested bars. I'll take low risk, kind of lower highs, or sometimes a hammer, but again, I don't like taking these big beefy bars, just because again, if I were to take this on the engulfing, I wouldn't have made my target. I would have been stopped out, and that's a loss. So again, the key is to be patient. The key is to wait for those perfect setups, and if they're not in front of you, don't trade. I again don't take doji bars. This is, first of all, I wouldn't short on a bull body. Yes, it's top of range, but again, you want to follow the rules. You want to short with momentum. In this case, buyers and sellers are fighting it out on this bar. You're not guaranteed that you're going to continue lower. I wouldn't take this either. Again, yes, we've got a one bull leg failure, another bull leg failure. I don't really take hammer bars, but again, the key point is this is mid-range. There's, yes, room down to the range lows, but you've also got this swing low right here. That's only 2 ticks away. Again, we're looking for space. We're looking to buy low, sell high. This is middle of the range without space. I don't take these setups. To start off the day, this is the first trade I took. Again, normally I don't take these trendline trades, but this was actually an engulfing failure. So what happened is we've got this bull leg up. It ticked all the way down, engulfed bullish, and then it reversed all the way back down. So, closed this doji, but while this doji bar is sitting here and it closed, my stop order is still sitting down here. And as soon as it ticks through, I get my 4-tick profit. Yes, my runner was stopped, but again, a trade is a trade. I get my money. Runner's just gravy, and that's all I care about. So again, made this trade. I love my engulfing failures. It's one of the key setups that I wait for. I've had a lot of success with it, and again, I think that this was one of the 3 successful trades today that I took. And yeah, I wait for these great setups. I didn't take this. Again, yes, it's that trend line. Yes, 2 key entry points. You've got the EMA, but I don't like these hammer bars. I've seen it too many times just tick through and go all the way up. Yeah, there's space, but again, you're shorting on a bull body. I don't like that. We would have gotten a good runner, but again, I don't trade these, so I'm not looking to beat myself up over a missed trade. I'm waiting for the good setups, and that's how I become profitable. Same thing here. What happened is we've got a solid bull leg, rather a solid bear leg that creates this range. Solid bull rejection, again, moves all the way down, and then this engulfs straight up. Once I saw that we had this solid rejection with this strong bull bar, and then another leg, and then another solid rejection, especially engulfing, I entered along here. We're at the lows. We're way under EMA. This range necessarily wasn't created yet. So let's just look at this. But again, you've got your solid bear leg, immediate rejection. You've got some dojis here. Again, kind of bear leg down, strong rejection, and going long here, you're safe. Not only do you have enough space to go to the EMA, but treat this as a mini range. And because this is treated as a mini range, you're going long underneath the range. Those range lows, even though it's a mini range, it's still range. You're buying low, you're selling high, and I took my runner out at EMA, but this is a 8 point runner. So again, it pays to be patient. If you were to take this, you would have been stopped right out. Again, you want to wait for really a solid leg to fail, and then another failure with a strong bar to really indicate that buyers are still around. If I were to just enter this, you're betting that buyers are around, but you're not, confident that they are around. In this case, the buyers started out all the way down here, and you would have been stopped out in this case. So again, the key is to be patient. And even with this, if you were to long this, you're still mid of this mini range. You don't want to do that. You don't ever want to trade mid range. You want to buy low, sell high. I say that all the time. And keeping that in the back of your mind will really protect you from making these bad trades. Continuing on, again, I don't, really short at top of trend lines. Again, this is only one push up. If this is maybe another push up, I probably actually would have waited and looked to go long for these trend traps. Didn't set up, but again, I don't care. I'm waiting for the good setup. That's all I care about. I'm going to be patient, and I really just sat on my hands up until this trade. Solid bull leg. We've got basically these consolidation dojis up here that I don't like to trade. Yes, we're at the top of the range. If this were to tick through, I wouldn't have taken it, just because again you've got the double bottom here. You want to make sure there's space. Yes, you're at the top of the range. Yeah, you're above EMA, but again, you want to make sure the bar that you enter on is a solid momentum bar in the direction that you want to enter on, and if not, just sit out. So that's where we've got this solid bull leg rejection, another solid bull leg, and then you get this rejection, and that's where I love these hammer tops. We've got a strong bull bar right here, and as soon as this bull bar reaches this price line up here, price just stops. You get this hammer top, and that's kind of my indicator that, hey, sellers have stepped in, they're really stopping the price. I'm looking to go short now, and from this low risk 5-tick, 4-tick bar, 5-tick risk, my stop's right above here. I'm going to take that all day. Is it a perfect entry as far as a solid, maybe second bear leg, or rather bull leg failure with a strong bear bar? No, again, this is low risk. It's not a full body bear bar, but I see my hammer top. I see this bull bar just stop price. I'm going to take this short, low risk. I'm only looking for 4 ticks, so this is a basically 1-1 R trade, and I'm going to take this all day. Anytime these small bars, even though maybe it's not the perfect setup, I will take, because again, I'm not risking much to make that profit that I want. It's only 4 ticks. Again, just really didn't trade too much. I was hoping for actually a short up here to go long again on those traps, and that's why I wait. I don't trade these trend lines unless there's like a solid maybe EMA setup, or maybe like a double top with a hammer bar or whatever. Again, I like those, and I like the engulfing failures the best. Didn't set up that way, and again, I just wait. So we got a solid bear leg here that fails, another solid bear leg, and I took this long. Again, this is the second of the day engulfing failure. What happened is we've got this leg, this bear leg, it ticks up, goes all the way down, so engulfs bearish, gets all the shorts in right here, their stops are up here, and then it reverses all the way back. What happens with engulfing failures the majority of the time is they do end up closing as dojis, because if you think about it, it ticks all the way up, goes all the way back down, gets all the shorts in, and then it slowly moves back up. And yeah, sometimes it'll close up here, but a lot of times it'll close middle of that bar, because there's still buyers and sellers, kind of, rather buyers in this case, pushing it back up. And that's why, yes, this closes doji, but because I can see it go up, down, and then start to come back up, my stop is still sitting up here to go long. And as soon as it ticks through, I enter, I got my long, my runner got stopped out, unfortunately, but could have been a nice runner, but again, it's just gravy. I got my 4 ticks profit. I'm happy with that trade. I take these engulfing failures as basically as soon as I see them. Great setup. Same thing up here. Another engulfing failure is you've got this overshoot of this strong bull trend line. I'm looking to go short. I don't take these hammer bars. This would have worked in this case, but again, I don't like these hammer bars. I wait for a solid kind of body for this bear entry. We've got this overshoot, yes, solid bull leg failure, another solid bull leg failure. I shorted on this because what happened is you're in this leg, this bear leg, it ticks down, reverses bullish, so it's engulfing bullish, ticks all the way up here through this bar, gets all these longs to enter, their stops are right back down here. I wait for it to come all the way back down. You can see this engulfing failure, closed doji, same as it did back here. My stop order to go short is still sitting right here, and as soon as this bar ticks all the way back down, I get my tick in, my fill in, and it goes all the way down. This was a nice runner. Unfortunately, I didn't keep it all the way down here. I closed as soon as I saw this bull bar shoot up. We've got the 200 EMA here. I had my trailing one tick above the bar, so I actually got out right here. But again, that's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10-point runner right there. Solid entry. I love these engulfing bars. I point them all the time. Every time I see them, I trade them. It's a great trap to look for. Again, same thing here. It's the hammer top. Price just immediately stalls. Again, I don't like taking these trend line trades, but you have top of this range. This EMA's been holding, and again, you've got this bull leg that just stops. Price just doesn't go any higher, and then you get this solid engulfing bear bar. Yeah, it closed like crap, but I don't know how it's going to close when I take engulfing. All I know is I see this top, I see price just halt, I see this the sellers come all the way in to bring the price all the way back down. I enter right in here, plenty of room down to the swing low. I take it short, I get my 4 ticks. Yeah, my run I get stopped out, but again, a win is a win. That's all I'm looking for, and it worked out. Down here, solid bear leg, rejection. I ignore these micro movements. I consider this all as one big bear leg, but then you get these solid beefy bull bars, and that's where I look to be like, okay, this leg has just failed. Now we're in this bear leg again. Solid compared to this ugly hammer bar here. If you think about these hammer bars, this is part of the reason I don't take them. This is just one tick away from being a doji. And if you think of it that way, you don't ever want to enter on dojis. Dojis are bad. The dojis signify buyers and sellers still fighting it out to figure out who's going to win, and you don't ever want to trade that. So that's where I don't trade these bars. But something like this is definitely not a doji. This is what 4 tick body, maybe even 5 ticks. I'm going to take this. This is a solid bear leg rejection. This is a solid bear bar. Price just stops, goes up. This is why we only go for 4 ticks, though. I'm not looking for 8 ticks. I'm not looking for 6 ticks. If I went for anything larger, I would have been stopped out in this trade because, we eventually got to congestion and went lower. But because I'm only going for 4 ticks, I'm looking to just get in and out, get my scalp there. I got it, and it's a win. So I'm happy with that. Continuing on, once this trend line breaks, I'm looking for a low down here. We haven't gotten it yet. Market's closed right now. Maybe we'll get it overnight, or maybe pre-market, or sometime tomorrow. This is a solid bear trend. So that's where once this breaks, you still want to have the bias, even though maybe it's at EMA, being short, because you are expecting that new extreme once the trend line breaks. Again, I love these setups. Solid bull leg, rejection, solid bull leg. Hammer top, meaning price just stops. Yeah, it ticks 2 up. Anything more than 2, I normally just completely ignore, but because this took 2 down and then didn't outright engulf, but went all the way down to a double bottom, I shorted this. I got my 4 ticks. And again, I'm not looking for 6 ticks. I'm not looking for these big moves. I'm looking to get in and out with my 4 ticks. It worked. I had plenty of space down to the swing low. And yeah, reverse back up. Yeah, but I got my 4 ticks, so I'm happy with that. So all in all, a great day. You can see there's 1, 2, 3 engulfing failures. There's 1, 2, 3, 3 of these hammer tops, and then engulfing down. So of my 8 successful trades today, 6 of those were my bread and butter setups. The only 2 that weren't were, again, this kind of low risk. I guess that's one as well. But yeah, so I guess it's 4 then. This was the only one that really wasn't. And again, that's just really just a solid rejection. So yeah, that's why I preach engulfing failures. These hammer tops engulfing all the way down, or vice versa. Hammer bottom and then engulfs all the way up. I take those all the time. You want to, again, make sure you're in the right context and you're above EMA if you want to short, and vice versa, or maybe you're at EMA if you're in a strong bear trend to continue that short. So context does matter, but also these setups are money, and that's what I wait for. That's why you want to be patient. That's why you want to be disciplined. And I was calling these plays out all day in my Discord. So sometimes I would call a play out, and again, it wouldn't show up, it wouldn't work, and that's fine, right? We just wait for the next opportunity. We wait for price to do what we expect it to do, and if it doesn't, I just wait. I wait for that next opportunity, and because I wait, because I don't force these trades, because I don't overtrade. I'm eight wins today. No break evens, no losses. Great trading day. I'm really happy with it. So I hope you guys got some value out of this. If there's anything else video wise that I can record for you guys, just let me know. Leave it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's chart review.